Today I'm going to show you a really easy way to make raw nut butter. And all you really need is 4 ingredients. Raw nuts, and I'm going to use almonds because I have a whole bunch of raw almonds. Some kind of an oil, and I found that I really like using coconut oil, so I'm going to use coconut oil. And then you can also use some raw honey to sweeten it. This is optional, you don't need to, but I really like it like this. And just a little bit of salt for the flavor, to bring out the flavors. So what we're going to do is just put about 2 cups of raw almonds in the blender. And I'm using a Blendtec. You'll probably need a really powerful blender like either the Blendtec or the Vitamix in order to do this. I believe you can do it with the food processor too. So there are several ways to do it. The key to doing this is to first blend up the nuts, and you want them dry. So whether you use raw almonds or if you soak them first, just be sure that you dehydrate them so that they're dry when you put them in here, because what you want to do is form a powder, kind of a, like an almond flour, before you add any of your liquid ingredients, so that you can get this into a really nice, fine, creamy paste. So you'll see this will only take a second to blend into a powder. So. Now, if you don't want to use any kind of oil, you can still, you can just keep working this. So if you have a Vitamix, then there's the tamper thing that you can just keep pushing the almonds down the side and keep working it, and you can already see that it's forming its own, its own oils are being absorbed out and forming a kind of a nut butter already, just on its own. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of almond, or a little bit of the oil though, but this is already blending up really nicely. Okay, so I just add this, the oil and the honey already liquefied, so you may want to either put it in the dehydrator for a little bit so that it's liquid before you put it in, or put it on very, very low temperature in a cup, kind of as a double boiler in a pot of water, just to melt it. And it won't take long. You can do it on a super low temperature so that you don't ruin any of its properties. So I'm just going to start this and then add it while we're putting it in, and I'm going to put a little bit of salt first. Okay, so I put about 2 ounces of coconut oil and a large tablespoon of honey to about 2 cups of dry almonds, and just blend it up, and you can see it's like a nice thick almond butter. And with the coconut oil and the honey, it is delicious.